The Fatah-IV land attack cruise missile represents a significant milestone in Pakistan's efforts to develop a more sophisticated, diversified, and autonomous long-range strike capability within the conventional military domain. Its public unveiling in August 2025 confirms its operational status after years of speculation and intermittent references in earlier military parades and defense planning documents. The missile is the latest in the evolving Fatah series of surface-to-surface systems, which began with short and medium-range guided rockets and have now expanded into the domain of cruise missile technology. The Fatah-IV has a declared range of 750 kilometers, which places it in the category of deep strike weapons designed to target critical infrastructure, command and control hubs, logistics nodes, and fixed military installations well beyond the front lines. The missile is subsonic, with a flight speed of approximately Mach 0.7. This speed, while slower than ballistic projectiles, allows the missile to fly low to the ground and follow terrain contours, a characteristic known as terrain hugging. This flight profile significantly reduces its radar cross-section and makes it more difficult to detect and intercept. It is a method commonly used by cruise missiles worldwide to penetrate defended airspace and reach their targets with a high probability of success. In terms of physical specifications, the missile is around 7.5 meters long and has a launch weight of approximately 1,530 kilograms. It carries a conventional blast-fragmentation warhead weighing 330 kilograms, optimized for high explosive impact against a variety of hard and soft targets. Its reported accuracy, measured at approximately 5 meters circular error probable, (SEP), puts it in the category of highly precise weapons. This level of precision ensures that it can be used effectively against small and hardened targets while minimizing collateral damage, making it a valuable asset for conventional military operations that demand selective targeting. The development and deployment of a cruise missile like the Fatah-IV indicate a strategic shift within Pakistan's military doctrine. Rather than relying solely on air power or shorter-range rocket artillery to conduct precision strikes, the Pakistan Army is expanding its ability to independently deliver conventional firepower over long distances. This capability enhances its operational depth and reduces reliance on the Air Force for certain types of missions, particularly in environments where air superiority may be contested or difficult to maintain. In practical terms, this allows the Army to initiate or support deep strikes early in a conflict or as part of a preemptive or retaliatory response. The use of a mobile transporter launcher system for the Fatah-IV provides another layer of operational flexibility. The missile can be transported, hidden, and launched from dispersed locations, which complicates efforts by opposing forces to detect or target it before launch. The launch platform itself is designed for mobility, survivability, and rapid deployment. It allows the missile crew to relocate quickly after firing, reducing the chance of counter-fire or retaliation. This mobility, combined with the missile's range, makes it suitable for rapid response in dynamic battlefield conditions. One of the more significant implications of the Fatah-IV's unveiling is its impact on force structuring within the Pakistan Army. In recent years, there has been growing institutional interest in creating specialized command structures and units dedicated to long-range strike operations. The development of such systems has led to greater emphasis on training, logistics, targeting infrastructure, and operational integration, all of which are essential to ensure that these missiles are not merely symbolic assets but usable military tools. The deployment of the Fatah-IV likely corresponds with such organizational changes, suggesting a long-term commitment to integrating cruise missile capabilities into ground operations. Unlike earlier missile systems named after historical or symbolic references, the continued use of the Fatah designation across multiple platforms suggests an emerging family of weapons built around shared operational goals rather than propulsion types or launch methods. The Fatah series appears to now encompass a spectrum of long-range, conventional, ground-launched systems with different flight profiles. This naming convention may reflect an internal classification system, where systems within the same family are trained and operated under a unified doctrine, allowing for better coordination, resource allocation, and mission planning. The Fatah-IV also reflects the maturation of domestic missile development and production capabilities. Its successful deployment implies that key technologies, including propulsion systems, guidance units, airframes, warhead integration, and launch mechanisms, have reached a sufficient level of reliability and performance. This level of technological independence is critical for sustained operational capability, especially in the context of a rapidly changing regional security environment and fluctuating international export controls. Indigenous development allows for faster iterations, upgrades, and tailoring of systems to meet national defense requirements without external constraints. Operationally, the Fatah-IV offers a number of advantages. Its range allows for deep interdiction missions, such as disrupting the movement of reinforcements, targeting forward-deployed headquarters, or denying the use of staging areas. In scenarios involving escalation management or limited conflict, the missile provides a scalable option for retaliation or deterrence without resorting to more extreme measures. Because it is conventionally armed and possesses high accuracy, it can be employed in a variety of situations while maintaining strategic restraint. Furthermore, the psychological and planning impact of such a weapon should not be understated. The presence of a precision missile with the range and accuracy of the Fatah-IV complicates an adversary's planning processes, forces the allocation of resources to defensive countermeasures, and introduces uncertainty into the operational calculus. Even if the missile is not used in combat, its availability creates new dilemmas for opposing commanders and policymakers. The production and deployment of the Fatah-IV likely involved multiple phases, including research and development, prototype testing, validation trials, and eventual integration into operational units. Each phase would have required coordination between military planners, engineers, and defense manufacturing entities. This coordination suggests a relatively high degree of institutional maturity and prioritization, with significant resources devoted to ensuring the missile is not only technically functional but also doctrinally sound and logistically supported. While technical details such as propulsion type or internal components are not fully disclosed, the missile's performance characteristics imply the use of modern guidance technologies, likely a combination of inertial navigation systems, satellite-aided guidance (GPS) or regional alternatives, and possibly terminal guidance enhancements for high-precision targeting. These systems enable the missile to operate effectively in different weather conditions, terrain types, and electromagnetic environments. The ability to strike accurately regardless of such variables is increasingly necessary in modern combat, where operational success often depends on reliable, repeatable outcomes. The Fatah-IV is not just a new missile but a representation of an ongoing transformation within Pakistan's military thinking and capabilities. It reflects an understanding that modern warfare demands precision, flexibility, and autonomous capabilities. By fielding a system that allows for long-range conventional strikes from land platforms, Pakistan adds depth to its force posture and options to its operational planning. The missile's performance specifications, mobility, and apparent integration into a broader family of systems all point to a sustained commitment to enhancing conventional deterrence through technological and doctrinal innovation. The Fatah-IV is therefore both a product of and a contributor to the ongoing modernization of land-based military power within the country.